So I've been watching the NBA playoffs. I'm a Miami Heat fan. I watched the Heat against Atlanta, and pressed with Jimmy Butler last night. But they got physical on Trey Young. It's funny how Skip and Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless and all of a sudden was talking about Trey Young's 10 turnovers and they put him on the Russell Westbrook blooper reel. He turns the ball over a lot. I like Trey Young. Now, right now, he's a junior whopper Steph Curry. But he's fun when he gets going, and I like that right hand drive that he has, and he's fun to watch. He's still got a lot of growing to do. He's definitely come up a long way in the previous 2 years, and he's fun to watch. I just think he has to team up with somebody to balance him out. I really am a firm believer Trey Young could join forces with Jokic and Denver. Like if they could have that with them two, that style, that center and that guard play, they'd be scary style wise, finesse, excitement. But he has to be at the right situation, and I don't know if Atlanta's gonna work. I don't know. But anyway, let me get to this. Trae Young was crying about the refs, and he's getting bumped. Kevin Durant getting bumped and getting physical, and I'm like, about time. The NBA is so busy playing it like it's an arcade machine, letting cats score and roll the ball and style and profile and flop and that. So now you get a few bumps and cats is crying because they've been getting away with playing soft. I always despise watching ESPN and Fox and them because they a lot of times the old guard basketball acts like everything started with Magic and Bird, and I watched when those guys came in, but they kindly omit Julius Erving. The whole ABA style is what you're seeing today's NBA. It's nothing new. Guys do rolling. That's what the ABA did. The NBA was more a different style. And they had to bring that in, which I'm a firm believer that if you have an alternative league, you could do things right there, right now. There was always, you know, I'm going to do a video about the USFL and the NFL, but it ain't like it was 40 years ago because it's watered down. But that was a competitive league when guys was going. That's what happened with back in the day before TV and before everything got all broadcast and everybody was all everywhere. But anyway, let's get to this. So Trey Young, they saying it's too hard and Durant's getting bumped. That's what physical play does. That's what it's about. The NBA then coddled and spooned and softened the tissue of some of these cats that they get to travel and they walk and they float. They don't play ball. They shooting acrobatic shots and it making got people thinking that this is the best era when they can stat pad. It's not the best era. The whole analytics crap, and I'm gonna do a video about some turkey talkings. I got a funny one coming up on that. But anyway, it's not the best era. It's not even close. If you don't play no defense, you're gonna look like you special. Does it really mean no, you can never stop superstars, but when the refs got to blow whistles for people, that really enhanced. And it took the mythology to another level, you know. But really, there ain't been but like a handful of cats that I can say that they changed the game, they dominate the game where they deserve that. Everybody ain't in that boat. And you seeing that getting exposed, you know. See, because for all this love that and I'm not taking them from LeBron James and Kevin Durant. They're two of the greatest players ever. Or Steph Curry either. But let's be realistic about something. And Kawhi Leonard, you can make his case. They're not that separated from each other in terms of rings, so the dominance ain't like that. But the way they push the agenda to sell you on, this guy's got this guy's got that, and when they get hit, then they get all soft and limp. I mean, that's what happens. So, you know, if I'm Trey Young, you don't say nothing, you better come back because Jimmy Butler looked more like you. He was aggressive last night. But physical play in the playoffs, that's what it's supposed to be. It's half court basketball. Go from full to half, you know. But again, this has always been around. Pat Riley used to do it. Phil Jackson used to do it. Home cooking, get the calls. Greg Popovich did it too. Boston did it with Casey Jones. As you know, that used to be the standard. Now that has changed with the three ball era because that doesn't really matter if you're home or not. For the most times it don't. But anyway, give me your thoughts and takes. Some of these players is crying about hard fouls. in the postseason. I'm like, shut up and tighten up, or sit on the pine and stop crying. But anyway, give me your thoughts and takes. You think the NBA is still too soft right now? Or you think, what do you think? Because I still think, as much as I like some of the players, it's a soft cupcake league. But anyway, give me your thoughts, takes, and like, subscribe, and I will respond. Peace. I'm out.